Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
You know, some guys my age, man, they forget about drinking milk. I don't know why. Maybe they forget how good milk is. Milk's great.
Beautiful lean meat with lettuce and 2 slices of bread.
This is the morning stream. I'm bleeding to death. Humor me.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to TMS. It's the morning stream for January 10th, 2021.
Yep.
Oh. Now, does it count if I parlayed my syllable into the proper enunciation? Does it count?
It counts. Yeah, it counts like the old TV trope of like, oh no, yeah, that person is deadly
alive
or something like that, right? Yeah, definitely alive.
There you go. That's exactly right. It was like a Seinfeld I watched last night where Elaine had to finish a sentence where she said somebody was crazy. Oh, it was Molly Shannon was the guest star. When no one knew who she was back then. But Molly Shannon was this evil girl at work, and Elaine goes, "She's crazy." And then she turned the corner right then and goes, "Crazy about you." It's just singing. It was great. It was good.
Nice.
Anyway, we're back. Hi. I can't believe it's the 10th already. This year's the year I'm going to quit being surprised about the passage of time and focus on the moment.
Every local news reporter. Is it I can't believe it's January already. I can't believe it's February already.
This just seems so quick, man. Didn't we just start this? We just started. But anyway, whatever. 2022 underway. We're here. Whatever. 10 days in.
Yeah.
We're going to do a show. We're excited to be here. I have a story to tell you. Speaking of bad ideas. It wasn't, okay, I shouldn't say that. It wasn't the worst idea I've ever had, but I got craving. Okay, and it was partly because we talked about it. We had talked about how their pizza went from $5 to $5.55 over at Little Caesars.
Right.
And I was on my own this weekend. My kids and wife and everybody were out of town. They were in town, but they were away from home. Out
of the immediate town.
Yeah, they were
in the next town over.
Yeah, they're like 20 minutes away, south or north of me, and they had a great time, and it was just a fun, they all needed a little girls' day weekend thing, and it's fine. You need that once in a while. So Nick and I are planning like a something.
Oh, are you gonna do a boys? Yeah. Oh, there you go. Do a little boys trip to Vegas.
Something fun like that. Yeah, we don't know what we're gonna do yet. Actually, Vegas,
St. George.
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to get at least one of them to go to TMS Vegas if it happens.
Yeah,
I'd love for them
I'm
to go.
talking to the Plaza this week about seeing if they'll forgive us for everything that happened last time and they'll let us back in.
Oh yeah, all the shirts we stole the second time.
Well, I wasn't gonna say that. I was just gonna make it sound like we really wrecked the place, destroy TVs out through windows into the swimming pool and stuff like that.
Yeah, pooping in our rooms, that sort of stuff. Yeah. Well, anyway, so here's the deal. They're gone, and I'm like, all right, I'm hungry, and I'm kind of feeling a little saucy on a Friday night. Was it Friday? Saturday? No, Saturday. It was Saturday. That's what it was.
Okay. All
and
right.
I was like, I'm in the mood for pizza. For whatever reason, I just wanted to see if Little Caesars was any good these days, like just to kind of see. And I knew they had a thin crust, and I could kind of build my own little pie there and have that delivered, and it wouldn't be too expensive, and it would be, we'd see what we thought. And oh man, it's not. They don't make very good pizzas there.
Really?
No,
really? So let's talk about what's changed. Is it? I mean, it's still square, right? They've kept that.
Yeah. Well, no. In this case, the thin crust was round. Weirdly, I expected square, but it came round. So,
if you got thin crust, then what are you doing getting thin crust at Little Caesars? I think it's like going to a. Oh, what did we figure this out? It's like going to a Chinese restaurant complaining about the wings or something like that. Or
it is a little bit, or like the burger at the Chinese restaurant. Like, why is it bad?
The burger at the Chinese restaurant is probably a better example. There was something that you did recently, like you went to a restaurant and then said, "Oh, I had the blah blah blah," and I'm like, "You didn't have the thing that the restaurant is kind of like named after."
Yeah, what was that? I don't remember.
I can't remember. There was something recently. I can't remember what it was. But,
I don't either. You're right, though. There was something. But yeah, thin crust is my go-to these days just because it's just less bloaty and,
Yeah, well, and it's fewer carbs and
yeah,
stuff like
fewer
that.
carbs, and it's usually crispy. Usually, that's the biggest problem here is it was not at all that. But I decided to also do something a little bit different. So I used DoorDash because they don't deliver directly. You got to use another thing. And I was carless this weekend. Yeah, she had the car, so I'm not driving anywhere. So I decided to try their little Double Dash add-on that they do now. Yeah, where basically you can say to your driver, hey, get that, but also while you're out there, grab this other thing from somewhere else. And you don't get charged double tips or any of that. You just do it all in one schmear.
Go pick me up some Little Caesars and then swing by the Walgreens and grab me some antacid.
Yeah. Bring me a whole thing of Tums, would you? Because I'm going to need it. No, he went to, his name was Caesar, by the way. So that's pretty funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
At least that's what it said on the thing. Anyway, Caesar went to Little Caesars. And then I had him swing by this place called Swig, very popular here in Utah. I think it's only here. But it's like, imagine like you have some kind of base soda and then you make a giant cocktail out of it. And they're really popular, especially in the summer. People line up at that place.
And obviously, you didn't get an alcoholic drink, but do they do alcoholic drinks?
No. It's meant to just be like, hey, come on in. Like during high school, it's where all the kids go during breaks and lunch and stuff. They just all love it. So
J.C. Calhoun describes it as a Coke freestyle machine as a store.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's basically
There's
it.
There's a whole business, like a whole.
Oh, there are multiple places competing right now. There's this. There's another place called I forgot, but they're really really popular. Like lines for days for the drive ups, and
that's crazy. I've never heard of one. I don't know. I mean, they're if they're there, they're probably something. There's probably something like that here in Denver, but
to me, it feels like a thing that's either taking off or will or something. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But basically, they say they got a giant board of recipes, and they say, well, what do you want to start with? In my case, Coke Zero is my base, and then I want this peach thing added, and then they've got like whole fruit chunks they'll put in there if you want. Like there's this crazy bunch of stuff, and then you can get all customized if you want.
You can get a Boba 7-Up.
Yeah, basically, yeah. It's like
the better joke would be a Boba Fanta.
Yeah, exactly. And they also, this place has, super sugary everything if you want it, but they've got stuff that's 100% no sugar. They have some stuff that's just like
goodness.
They have
tons of them in Utah.
Oh yeah, they're all over the place.
The only one east of you is in Oklahoma. All the rest are in Phoenix, and Idaho.
Yeah,
but for the most part.
Pretty sure it's a homegrown Utah thing, and then it spread out.
It looks like it would be, yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, just tons in Utah, though. Like,
it's crazy, right? They're everywhere.
Like 30. I'm looking at this map. It's like 30 locations up and down the major highway that goes through Salt Lake City, and then just like one in Oklahoma, one in Idaho.
They've been slow to expand. But
interesting. Okay.
Anyway, it's really interesting, and and if you're just in the mood for some, fizzy weirdo drink, or they just have like fruit water there. You literally can get a thing called fruit water, which is like spring water and chunks of fruit, like real fruit, like berries and I don't know, pineapple and that sort of stuff, and banana, all in that thing. And so they give you the big thick straw so you can suck these huge chunks of fruit through the straw. It's real weird.
Interesting. I'm looking at some of their flavors. I mean, we'll get to Caesars here in a second. I'm just fascinated by this. Like Diet Dr. Pepper and coconut is like a dirty Diet Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, people like it.
They have a bunch of Life's a Peach, Dr. Pepper, vanilla, peach, and half and half.
That's what I had, except I substituted Dr. Pepper for Coke Zero. You can switch out anything you want.
Coke Zero, vanilla, peach, and half. Interesting.
Yeah. And there's no alcohol there that I know of, but I think it's just because it's just not that kind of, it's not a bar. It's just
I would get one of these and then I just stop by the liquor store and say, all right, what am I putting in my dirty Diet Dr. Pepper?
Yeah.
Some of these sound so good though. Look at this. Dr. Pepper, vanilla, strawberry puree, and coconut cream.
Yeah.
Spring Fling.
That's Kim's.
Do that with Dr. Pepper Zero. Interesting.
Yeah, she loves that one. Yeah, it's crazy. And so I thought, well, I'll have one of those. I want one of those, I thought to myself. So I added it. It wasn't much more. And Caesar was great. This guy named Caesar. I very rarely have anybody text me their status from the app. But this guy's like, I am in parking lot waiting for thing. Should be soon. smiley face, that sort of thing.
He texted with an accent?
Yeah, I kind of had a little bit of a weird accent in the way he wrote things. And then he said, okay, now I'm waiting for drink. Is all going well? Smiley face. This sort of thing. Just very upbeat and stoked. And anyway, he got here, and it was all pretty fast, and I was worried. It was all kind of an experiment. I just was like, all right, let's see. Does this make it really late so the pizza's cold? Like, where are we going to be with this?
Well, I'm thinking that might be where you're headed with this, that if he did Caesars first, then the sitting around of the crispy thin crust turned it into a not so crispy thin crust.
So this is the question. When I got it, it seemed a little wet, a little moist. And by that I just mean the crust is saturated a little bit with, like, I don't know, mushroom water. Because so what did I make? I got a thin crust, pepperoni, mushroom. That's it. Oh no, green peppers. That's your pizza. I didn't go crazy. That's a good basic thing for me. That's kind of what I like. And it just, how do I explain this? You know how we had this whole conversation about how the mushrooms are kind of pickled in the can so that they cook right or whatever. Right. These felt like they were maybe put on after, like not actually put on there while they cooked
really?
it.
Like throwing on, like, oh, we forgot the mushrooms. Just put them on top. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Because they were kind of cold, wet, and it felt like the rest of the pizza got saturated by said mushroom water, which is pretty foul. So it wasn't great. I ate it, not the whole thing. I ate 2-3 slices. It was fine, and microwave stuff later can help that. Maybe an air fryer or something to crisp it up or whatever. Maybe that would help. But it was fine. I will say the Swig, amazing. It was great. I'd do that again. I can't believe.
So that wasn't watered down, meaning he went there second.
yeah. He went there second. But, experiment aside, it was not the best. It wasn't great. Yeah. It was all just sort of like, Scott, what are you doing on a Friday night or Saturday night? Like, maybe.
Well, you're stuck at home. You don't have a car. No way to get out. So you're at the mercy of the drivers.
Definitely. They're better menu items though. Like, I could have eaten better. I could have said, there's this Chinese place that just opened that gives you amazing portions, and the food's like really legit, not like, this isn't, we're not talking about Panda Express level, but like really good, and they make lettuce wraps that are insane. They send you a whole head of lettuce if you order out. It's great. And I should have done that. Yeah. But I think I would have. I look at it, and I think I'd have paid roughly the same money. Like, why didn't I do that?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Tina and I went out. She took me out on a mystery date Saturday night. So Saturday afternoon we had the moved Bronco game, which was going to be Sunday, and then they decided to move it to Saturday because I think they just really want to get the season over with.
Yeah, just pretend it never happened.
Bad season. Yeah. Fired their head coach yesterday morning. It was a bad season.
Yeah.
So did that, but then after that was the mystery date. So Tina took me out to this place called Jinya Ramen, and my God, this place was awesome. Great ramen.
Sounds really good.
I had a spicy tonkatsu. Tina had she had a regular tonkatsu, and usually I'll get a shoyu, she'll get a tonkatsu, or vice versa. Like, we'll usually have one of each, and then we just sample each other's broth. Like, hey, can I get some of your broth? And we'll like each get our ginormous canoe spoons and get our sample the other broth. But we both ended up with a tonkatsu. It was just great.
That sounds nice.
After that, we went to this thing called Immersive Van Gogh, which I think she probably saw on Emily in Paris, or like, it's one of these things that I think that helped popularize. But you're in a room with 60 or 30, 60, maybe 60 projectors projecting on the wall, playing classical music, or playing, at one point, Radiohead, and showing moving Van Gogh paintings.
Oh, interesting.
And it's like the Ken Burns effect with some of them. Sometimes they animate parts of it, like have flames on candles flicker and stuff like that. They've got circles painted on the ground, sometimes projected on the ground.
Yeah.
That you stay in to maintain social distance around you. Masks on the whole time, of course.
Yeah.
And but basically you stay in your little circle, and you can even sit down. They give you little padded seats that you can put, and then you just kind of let the whole thing's like a 15-20 minute video
cool.
on a loop, just wash over you.
That's cool as heck. That sounds really good. You didn't have to cut your ear off at the end. Oh, wait, that's Picasso.
No, that's Van Gogh.
Is that Van Gogh?
Yeah,
okay.
that's Van Gogh.
Yeah, so there's no like, okay, I'm sorry, sir, before you leave, we got to take your ear. They didn't do
That's
that.
right. It's going to cost you $13 for a ticket and an ear.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was weird is when they animated that and had like the blood gushing from the ear and filling up the room. And
Ooh,
stuff
really?
Like that.
Ooh.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, that would have been rad.
They never would have done that.
You're speaking my language. That would have been cool.
But it was great. I mean, it was really, really cool. And I'm not a huge art museum guy. There's certain artists that I really like. Alphonse Mucha, Patrick Nagel, Bill Sienkiewicz, none of whom are probably, well, the latter of whom is probably never going to be in like an art museum exhibit. The first two probably.
Yeah.
But the way this was done, the way this was presented, it was way cooler than I would have expected it to be. So cool.
Interesting.
So,
That's a really cool idea. I've never heard of that with an artist.
Yeah.
Usually you think of like, there's a laser show with a band, or there's a
right,
whatever. But that sounds really neat. I'd go to that.
It's cool.
Why the hell not?
That was it was a good mystery date. Now I got to plan hers for next month, and we're gonna go to the Denny's.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna let her pick anything she wants off the menu.
Oh man, you romantic bastard!
Order whatever you want.
Gosh dang! I wish I was Tina next date. I'll tell you. I'll tell you what. All right. Oh, that reminds me. Someone just said in the chat. Is that Casa Bonita reopening done yet? Or are they still? Is that still working?
Still
okay.
in process. They're saying that sometime this year. I would be surprised if it's not 2023.
Okay.
It just feels like there's no way all the stuff that needs to happen with that thing can happen by the end of the year.
I picture Matt Stone and Trey Parker down there hammering nails and putting studs in walls and stuff. Yeah.
No, it's just a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, how are you? Why don't you hand me some of those nails? Hey, you go screw yourself. I got my own nails.
Oh, I've never want. Of all the fictional characters to work on anything, Cartman is last on my list. All right, I found something over the weekend I wanted to share real quick that reminded me that we have always had the third Eagles in our lives. We just didn't have the internet, so we didn't find them so easy. And I found a guy from the 80s that I just thought you might enjoy. You remember Amy Grant?
I do.
Singer.
Yes, the sometimes Christian rock singer who had a hit with Baby Baby.
Yeah, the one that kind of like dipped her, stepped out of that for a bit and then had a big hit and then went back. And I don't know what she's doing now, but this was a thing I found kind of randomly on YouTube, and it made me laugh. And I just have to play it. So let me see if I can find it. Here it is. Okay, here it is. Enjoy the third Eagle of the old times. Okay, this is what this is.
We're going to talk about Gary Chapman, Amy Grant's husband. Gary Chapman has admitted in print to being addicted to cocaine and marijuana in heavy amounts during that time. The Bible says in the book of Revelation that the whole world is seduced by sorceries at the end of the age before Christ comes. And the literal meaning for that word sorcery or witchcraft is pharmakia, from which we get the word pharmacy or drugstore. And anybody that's ever got high knows that the quickest way to come into contact with demonic spirits is to do drugs. Well, what does this mean? It means that all those years ago, when Gary Chapman was high and writing and performing Amy Grant's music, he was under the influence of demonic spirits. That's what drug use does. And incidentally, that spirit is still in that music. That's what makes it so popular.
That's my favorite part right there at the bottom.
The whisper. That's what makes it so popular.
I
love it when people play 6 Degrees of Satan. Like it's the it's the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, but your goal is to tie everything to Satan. And then you get the A. And then the A, as we know, there are 2 of them in the word Satan.
Yeah, I hate that. Like the pharmacia thing. Oh, come on, dude.
Right, exactly.
Come on.
Yes.
Give me a break. Anyway, so that sent me down this deep hole. I'll admit the next few days of the show probably have some intro files that are maybe skewed that direction. Okay?
Sure.
I'm just letting you know early so that you know what to plan for. All right. Hey, let's squirm.
Sure.
I'm getting Dunaway in. As some of you may know, Dunaway contracted COVID-19.
No, was negative, right? Didn't
No,
he
it
just
was,
have the
it
flu
was
or
definitely
something?
positive.
Oh, it was COVID. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought for some reason he had something else and it wasn't COVID.
I wish. But also, I'm glad to say that he's doing pretty good, and we have him here with us now. So let's do this. Now that I've done like a HIPAA violation somehow. Hey, hello, Brian Dunaway. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Oh, hi, Scott and Brian.
Oh, you sound,
hello.
You sound even better than Saturday already. You sound great.
I'm good. Yes, I'm getting there. It's okay. Hey, look, you're not doing some kind of HIPAA violation. I let you guys know personally.
That's right.
Yeah.
You
So,
did,
I mean, it is fine. People get so hung up on that. What's a HIPAA violation?
HIPAA.
Oh, shut up.
Plus, you can't. It's funny because I don't think the only people that can violate your HIPAA, I think, is your doctor, right?
Yeah, only people can violate it is the people who have taken an oath not to violate it. You're just people.
We took no oath.
Yeah.
No oath here.
Right.
It's like saying that Twitter is violating your First Amendment rights. They're not. They completely have that all mixed up about who actually violates what.
God,
well,
I hate every. Oh God, I hate
know
everything.
it's the worst.
And I hate the clip you just played. I hate fear mongers.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, the mongers of fear. Go be a cheesemonger.
God.
Yeah, be a cheesemonger.
I love cheesemongers.
Yeah, cheesemongering is great. Yep.
Yeah.
But don't be monger in fear.
I don't know about fishmonger. I don't know how to feel about fishmonger. Cheesemonger, good.
Yeah, how come
Fishmonger,
those are the only mongers? How come there's not like a pizza monger? You know, like, let's go to the pizza monger or the
that's what I'm gonna
taco
start calling the
monger.
pizza guy.
Ooh,
Hey,
taco
pizza
monger. I want a taco monger.
I know. It'd be a great name for a restaurant, the Taco Monger.
Oh my gosh, you're making me hungry. Well, you sound a lot better. I'm glad. It turns out, even when you get it when you're fully vaxxed, it's nice because it seems like maybe you're fighting that better than some. So I think.
Yeah, it was pretty quick. It was the longest 24 hours of my life, but in the long term of things, I look back and went, I was pretty fortunate.
Yeah, because you were Fever Junior that first day. It was pretty
Oh
bad.
yeah, 102.5.
Yeah, the fever broke overnight. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
So good.
You're the
I
first.
like hallucinations.
Like I was saying, that's why I was saying on Film Sack the other day. I think I may have said it off air. I didn't record it, but I was saying you were the first person in the immediate Frog Pants circles that actually got COVID that I know of.
It's true. Yeah.
Not proud. Not proud.
The circle is closing. Oh no!
It's a circle of.
Oh yeah. If people are wondering,
go
why,
to Bronco games and restaurants and Spider-Man movie theaters. I'm really surprised I haven't gotten it.
Dodging
it's a matter
that bullet.
of time for me. I'm just really
Well, I'm around a young person who goes to school and another person who works at school and also works as a pharmacist. So, I'm around it. Not because it's just how life is for me.
Well, as you know, pharmacia is the root word of the devil's anus or whatever that was. We were listening to.
true. Yeah.
I know it's the worst. It's the worst. It fascinates me, but it's the worst. All right, let's move on to this. We're going to play Battle Royale / Squirm Edition thing. The Tadpooley Squirm, whatever the hell it's called. Brian will
Why
explain
don't
it.
you just read my whole intro?
Yeah, why don't
Scott?
you just tell me how this thing should be said? Brian, I'm going to let you do it, and then we're going to see who we're going to win for. I'm very excited. Let's do this.
Sounds good. Welcome to the Morning Squirm, a back-and-forth trivia game where our players will match wits on topics that would have even grossed out the late, great Bob Saget. Scott and Brian will take turns answering multiple-choice trivia questions, and if they get it wrong, well, the other player gets a point. The player with the most points after 5 questions wins the prize for their contestant, and contestants will be pulled from members of the Tadpool that aren't able to listen live. As an example, Scott, you're going to be playing for Matthew in Tempe, Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
Brian.
Nice.
I love Tempe.
Yeah, it's hot. It's hot right there, right now.
I lived in Tempe for a short time.
Yes,
Go
you
ahead.
did.
Brian, you're going to be playing for Alex Ford in Enid, Oklahoma. It's probably also quite warm there. So I think you're both playing for people who are living in places that are warmer than where Scott and I are right now.
Yeah.
You know what's warm right now? Australia.
Oh,
It's
yeah?
summer. That's right.
Is it really right now? I didn't know that.
That's how that works.
Is it
North of the
Summer,
equator?
summer there. Yep.
Is it always? Well, it's summer somewhere. Always, right? Somewhere's having summer right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not them?
It's summer on Mercury right now.
Always, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's always summer in Philadelphia. Just kidding. All right. Hey, Brian.
Yes.
You mentioned Bob Saget. Real quick here. Do we have a thing about Bob Saget that is meaningful in your life? Like up till now, didn't we just kind of go, oh, Full House, America's Funniest Videos, whatever, Bob Saget? But suddenly
It
the
definitely
whole
was never
world...
the two of those for me. It was the
His stand-up
It
was pretty
his
good.
turn. Yeah, his stand-up is very dark, and his turn on his run on Curb Your Enthusiasm. I want to say he was on for a couple episodes. And,
yeah.
you got to see the real a-hole, like an a-hole version of Bob Saget, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
by all accounts, he was a super nice guy in person, but yes, you get to see that like underbelly humor of his, and yeah, I would agree with that. That's actually you've changed my pick. That is now my pick.
Plus the Aristocrats. I
Yeah.
mean, that's his version of the Aristocrats is one of the best.
Yeah, he's a very dirty stand-up man, but they still don't know what
Yeah,
happened.
but that I don't think there was a lot of I don't think he had a massive Me Too moment or anything like that. So
No.
in this day and age, if you can just avoid that alone makes you kind of a decent person, right?
Yeah, everybody around, everybody who worked with him is all saying, "Oh, he was the
Our
nicest
bar is
guy,"
so
and-
low, by the way,
Yeah.
on Manatee right now.
Meanwhile, his co-Full House dad apparently had fun with Alanis Morissette in a movie theater.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Well, look, because she
Isn't
wasn't
it ironic?
interested.
Don't you think?
Don't you think? Yeah. All right. Well, let's get to it. Let's answer this thing, or let's hear your questions.
All right, I think Brian won last time, so we're going to start with you, Scott.
Great. I feel like you say that a lot, which means I lose a lot. But go ahead.
So Scott, jelly beans, they look shiny and delicious, but what do you know what gives candy its shine? The coating is made from a concoction that includes A, shoe polish, B, insect poop, D, bee semen, or D, floor wax.
Why did you hesitate between B and
I don't know. I
semen?
love when
I
you
was trying to
self-censor.
decide. I was trying to decide if I was going to replace it with another word,
semen.
and every other word I could come up with.
Gotcha.
Every
Okay.
other word I could come up with was worse, so we'll stick with bee semen.
All right, let's do bee semen. So I've always heard, there's always talking about how bee stuff is in all kinds of things. Bees wax, bees, bee honey, bee pollen. Like there's bees get harvested for all sorts of weird stuff. So I'm gonna say bee semen.
Bee semen.
Yeah.
It is not.
Damn
bee
it.
Semen. Brian, you
Is
get the
bee
point.
semen. Oh,
Bee semen.
No, the remaining choices are shoe polish, insect poop, and floor wax.
oh God.
Chat room. Let's stick with bee semen. Oh, I gotta hide you guys. Why am I looking at you? Hold on.
Right.
Well, they don't know.
No, but I don't want to. I don't want any
They
influence.
don't know. There's no good answers in there.
There's no.
I'm just gonna go with oh gosh, shoe polish sounds wrong, but that's I'm gonna take that one.
All right, sure. Shoe polish is also incorrect. No, it's a shellac, which is made from insect poop.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Now is it
Okay.
shellac or shellac?
A shellac. Sorry.
Is it?
Shellac? The
Okay.
Shellyak is
The
who I was thinking of
Shellyak.
on Star Trek.
It makes sense because it's so from
They're
insect
also,
poop.
by the way, they're also made from insect poop. The Shellyak.
That's interesting. Usually when you see insect poop is kind of shiny. So
Yeah.
like a little jelly bean. So can I just eat insect poop?
I mean, if you want.
You could, but you're not getting the good part of the jelly bean, which is the inside. The inside of the insect poop is a lot better.
I think that I don't know. Jelly beans. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't like any of these answers, to be honest. They're all bad.
No.
All right.
Brian, you're getting this next one. The thing in your peanut butter might be more than peanuts. The FDA allows one of these per 100 grams of peanut butter in your jar. Is it? So this is one of these per 100 grams. Is
Okay.
it fingernails, rodent hair, human fecal matter, or sawdust?
Shellac.
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 So there's you wouldn't be sawdust, right?
I mean,
Because that would be stupid. So I'm going to go with the answer I've totally forgotten because Scott keeps playing shellac. Good distraction
shellac.
method, Scott.
yeah, no problem.
Shellac.
Yeah.
What was the ones again? Remember,
Yeah,
I'm
you
still
get the-
COVID brain, so you have to give me just a
I
second.
know. Your choices are fingernails, rodent hair, human fecal matter, or sawdust.
Oh, human fecal matter. It's always human fecal matter. God, why did I even say anything else?
Go human fecal matter.
All right.
Is it human fecal matter? It is not. Scott gets the point. Your remaining choice is fingerprints, rodent hair, or sawdust.
Prince makes no sense.
No,
Rodent hair.
fingernails, I think.
I'm sorry,
what you meant.
fingernails. Why am I saying
Oh.
fingerprints? Fingernails.
Maybe you've got COVID brain.
Gosh,
Maybe
that's
I'm
so
thinking of Prince.
specific.
Fingerprints.
Rat poop.
Rat. Yeah.
You mean
Rat hair was the
rodent
OG.
hair? Is
Sorry,
what you're-
rodent hair, not rat poop. Rodent hair. That's what I meant.
Rodent hair is absolutely right. Yeah.
Really?
One rodent hair allowed per 100 grams of peanut butter in your jar.
So that last time I found a hair in my peanut butter, that wasn't mine. Is that what you're saying?
Nope.
Right, no, it was belonged to Willard or Ben.
Willard.
Yeah. It was a short and curly from a rat.
Exactly.
Why does it got to be the short and curly? Don't.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
it was
look,
Crispin Glover. I don't know.
it was from Crispin Glover. Ew. Why is a hair from Crispin Glover so much worse than any other hair? Ugh. Gross.
All right, let's get to Scott. This one's yours. The traditional Yukon Territory drink that involves dropping a dehydrated and salted human toe into booze is called, and we talked about this on TMS years ago, is it called A, the Dirty Digit, B, the Slowfoot, C, the Nail Biter, or D, the Sour Toe Cocktail? I wonder if you can get one of these at Swig.
I don't know why all of these sound fantastic.
You can make it your own at Swig. You can just stick
That's
your
right. Can I get that with some raspberry puree as well?
Yeah. Somebody put their toe in there, please. I think the last one, the cocktail one.
The Sour Toe Cocktail?
Sour toe. That just sounds right. It's either that or the first one, in my opinion, but I'll go with the sour one.
All right. The Sour Toe Cocktail is absolutely right. Scott gets the point.
Oh, look at Scott.
Yeah, running away with it today.
The big brains on Scott.
Well,
beating the guy with COVID.
This was a TMS story years ago. I don't remember when, but I know we did talk about it.
Beating the guy with COVID. That's right, everybody. Taking on the guy who's sick and not doing, not feeling his top. So I'm just going to go ahead and take advantage of it.
I'm like Danielson.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I'm whipping here.
Yeah.
If I remember the story correctly, they just keep reusing the same toe. Like they just keep, you don't actually eat the toe at the end like a worm in your tequila. They take the toe out, put it back in the fridge, resalt it.
Put it on a piece of toast.
Right, exactly. Resalt it and then drop it into somebody else's.
It's really foul. I don't want
that. Is
foul.
disgusting.
I never want anything to do with that in real life.
All right, Brian.
I swallowed the toe. I swallowed the toe.
What now? Sleep tight. In just over 2 years, what percentage of a pillow's weight is made up of dead dust mites and their droppings?
Shellac.
Is it 4%, 15%, 22%, or 33%?
Well.
In 2 years, percentage of your pillow's weight is made up of dead dust mites and their droppings.
Is this on average? Everybody deals with this to some degree, or what?
Yeah.
Gosh dang it, dude.
It always seems like it's higher than they think it's going to be, because I think they try to scare the crap out of you. The mattress people figured this out not too long ago. It's like they come out with a commercial. It's like every 10 years, you know that your mattress is, 30% dust mites.
Doubles its weight in dust mites.
Doubles its weight in dust mites. Having trouble flipping your mattress? There's a reason why. It's full of dust mites.
Yeah.
We do the first. What was
choices are 4, 15, 22, and 33%.
I'm going with 22% of my pillow that I lay my head on is just now dust mites.
Dust mites and poop.
Yeah.
Dust mite poop.
Fecal.
So you're saying just under a quarter of the pillow's weight.
Yeah.
All right. Is it 22%? It is not. Scott gets the point. Is the answer 4%, 15%, or 33%?
I mean, my mind wants it to be lower, just from a desperation standpoint. So I don't want it to be high, but
yeah,
I worry it's the high one. But I'm going to go low. Let's do the 4. Was it 4%? Was that what you said?
4% is the lowest.
Yeah, let's go that. It's wishful thinking, I think. But
yes, that is. That's very positive thinking. Unfortunately, nope. The answer is 33%.
Oh, really?
1/3 of the weight of your pillow after 2 years is dust mites and dust mites.
A third. Really? A third?
Yeah.
A third.
I think the trick is that I was thinking the contents is 33%, but it's not that. It's the fact that the weight of it has increased, because dust mites are probably much heavier than the polyfill that you put in your pillow, right?
Yeah.
So,
well, hold on. What is a dust mite? Is it a
It's like a little
mighty
tiny
dust mite.
microscopic creature.
Microscopic.
Microscopic. Microscopic shellac.
I like the way you said that. All right. Oh, okay, hold on.
Yeah, you get all these gross electron microscope photos of dust mites.
Dust mite, according to the dictionary. Let's see.
They look like the Brood from X-Men.
Right.
Any of various mites, especially from the Juggalide or something, commonly found in house
Oh, they're
dust.
juggalos.
So they are living little creatures then, a mite. I don't like it.
I was wondering why I couldn't sleep at night. All that.
They're all whooping and drinking
Yeah, they're
Faygo
whooping,
in your pillow.
Yeah.
Right.
Drinking Faygo. We haven't talked about those guys in a long time. All right.
Can you get Faygo? Can you get Faygo at Swig? Probably not, huh?
No, Faygo is not on the menu as far as I'm
They
aware.
don't cater to the Giggolos.
No.
Or the Juggalos, I mean.
No.
Juggalos, that too.
They do cater to the Giggolos. That's
Oh
why
yeah,
you get the
Giggalo
dirty
loves a
mark
nice
number.
peach cocktail, but forget about the Juggalos. No way.
That's right. All right, Scott, you've won, but let's give you this last question.
All right.
Hope you're not in the drive-thru right now. A person eating fast food regularly will consume roughly how many pubic hairs per year?
Oh my lord!
Is that number?
Who's pubic hairs, or is it just pubic hairs in general?
Just pubic hairs in general. It might be Ronald McDonald's themselves, little red
Little
ones, or
really red ones.
Mayor McCheese,
Why
dude.
is there a purple one? Grimace?
Grimace? Yeah, Grimace. I'm
right.
scared about this. Go ahead.
Your choices are 12, 17, 9, or 3.
12, 17, 9, or 3.
Yeah.
In your lifetime, was it? What's the
one over the course of 1 year?
Oh,
if you regularly consume, and I don't know how what defines regularly, but
give me the numbers one more time.
Sure. 12, 17, 9, 3.
In a year, I'll say 9. 9. It's mostly hopeful.
9?
It's wishful thinking.
Is the answer 9? 9. It is not.
9.
9. Your remaining choices 12, 17, and 3, Brian.
I like that 3 dangling under the D right there, so I'm going to take that one.
You like the 3 dangling under the D? That's how we got into this mess.
The D.
Yeah, that's how we got into this problem. All right.
Oh, if only it was only 3. No, 12 pubic hairs a year.
Oh my God.
One a month.
The 1 a month. Yeah, the hairs get trapped on employee clothing, on their arms, hands, and then find their way into your food. That's approximately once a month you're enjoying a hair sandwich.
I love how fun the pubic hairs are, how much fun they're having.
Yes.
Gosh,
Yeah.
dang it, that's gross.
I'm trying to see if it says if there's no in this one there's no
Once a month.
no
That's crazy.
description of how often you're going to
I'd like to
And look, unless that's Elle McPherson after a nice spa day, I don't want anything to do with your freaking
I don't want
hair.
any. None.
yeah even can't really say even one Elle McPherson after a spa day.
What is it about hair that while it's on your head, we'll talk about head hair for a minute. Yeah. While it's on your head, you got a lovely.
Not everybody's head, Scott.
You've got a lovely girlfriend. Well, except yours. You got a lovely girlfriend. And you're like, your hair is so beautiful, and I'm putting my fingers through it, and I just love your hair. But the minute one of those hairs is on your plate, we all act like
it's your own.
Yeah, we're all gonna die suddenly. Isn't that weird?
Well, hair is
weird.
dead cells regardless. So I mean, we should be totally freaked out. Just as bad as skin and everything else. Everything else we slough off.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
Sloughing it off.
is it? And what's worse, a hair or an eyelash?
Ooh, eyelash definitely is worse.
Yeah.
Eyelash is worse for me. Yeah.
Why is that though? Think about it for a second.
Because they're so thick. You ever eat an eyelash on accident? Oh.
yeah, but my point is like. I agree with you that it's grosser, but I'm trying to figure out why I think it's grosser. And I think it's because it's a delicate little eye hair. I don't know. Like you should never.
I think our bodies
closest to a duct where there's secretions is what bothers me.
Jeez.
I think our body has a natural. There's something built into us that says anything that detaches from our body, we would like it to be as far away from us as possible.
Yeah.
Once it leaves the body.
That's
once it's been ejected
I think
from
that's
the body.
an evolutionary thing that we do because if something falls from the body, no matter how small it is, it decays. and could be disease. I mean, that's how diseases get spread. That's why we don't like anybody with bad breath. It's the reason we don't like the smell of somebody's nasty fart in an elevator. All of these things represent decay and possible disease, right? And so we're just we don't like it.
There's a reason that I'm shaved smooth like a dolphin.
Yeah,
I don't want any of that. I don't want any of that stuff anywhere near my food.
Brian's you're an intentional alopecia patient.
All I can see is Ibbot with his Speedo on, splashing out of the freaking water like a dolphin now. Yes.
Yeah, talking to whoever. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, hey. Well done. Hey, we got a winner.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Who's our winner, Brian, and what do they get?
Congratulations to Matthew from Tempe, Arizona. You are getting a copy of Hive Swap Friend Sim and Black Future 88.
Wow.
But Alex Ford in Enid, Oklahoma, you're not going away empty-handed. You're also getting a copy of Siberia 3.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
The Siberia series is very highly thought of. People like that game.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I'm unfamiliar with all three of these, so I'm excited that you guys know them and can vouch for their awesomeness.
I want to say this came out in 2017, so it's not even that old. Yeah. Good game. All right. Well done. Yeah, everybody. Good game. Good game. All right. That's it. Brian, real quick here. You and I are doing the second episode ever of Play Retro tonight at 3:30 Mountain Time. Even though you've had COVID, we're still doing it. We're pushing forward.
We're pushing through. I may be talking out of my COVID head, but we're going to do it. It's going to be good.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
There's no stop for us.
Yeah, we're jumping all over I did it again. Fantasy Star 4. I know. I keep putting Final in there.
Sega Genesis.
That's right.
Master System.
Probably the most beloved of the series, but there's a lot of history there, and we're going to get into all of that and why you might want to care about that game, and if you're into retro games. So we'll get to that and much more later today. Play Retro. Frogpants.com/playretro, or you can check us out live today at 3:30 Mountain Time right here on our Twitch channel, frogpants.tv. Anything else? I think I'm not forgetting anything.
That's pretty much it. I usually stream Monday through Friday. It's 5:30. No, I'm sorry, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Excuse my COVID head once again. And I haven't this past week been trying to recover from this, but I'll be back starting tomorrow night.
Nice.
Tune in on my Twitch channel.
It's turning me on just thinking about it. Check it out, everybody. Brian Dunaway.
Put your pubes back in the pants.
Put your pubes away. It's Brian Dunaway. Hey, that rhymed. Well, they're both the word way.
Look at that.
Bye now. All right, that was fun. Hey, there's a news story I absolutely have to get to today. So
yeah, well, let's get to it.
We're going to do the news now, so everyone sit down and relax. All right, we're going to jump to the future news thing, but before that, we're going to tell you who this is brought to you by. Brian, who's this
brought to you by? The M&M duo, EM and EM duo. Check out their music on Spotify, Amazon Music, iTunes, CD Baby, and right here in Indie in the Middle, and coming up in just a couple minutes, you're going to hear one of their songs. That's the M&M duo.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, do check that out. It's going to be great. Very talented people. All right, check this out. So, Taco Bell. We've been talking about a lot of fast food and stuff here this morning.
Yeah, we talked specifically about Taco Bell too, yeah.
They're doing something I might actually try. I can't believe I'm going to do this.
Okay.
I just want to try it. I want to see, how this is going to go. They ran a test in Tucson for this. Now they're going to start offering on a national basis, I assume. Taco Bell is selling a $10 monthly taco subscription. All right? Everybody wants your sub money. It's all about subs these days.
Right, exactly, yes.
So this is, they're rolling out what is arguably the tastiest subscription service yet, Daily Tacos. For $10 a month, Taco Bell customers can get one taco per day for 30 consecutive days. The national program called Taco Lovers Pass, which sounds like what they do if they eat too many tacos. They all pass.
That's what you do after your month is over.
Yeah, that's right. Is available to purchase beginning Thursday for members of its rewards program and have downloaded the Taco Bell app. So I guess you just have to have a rewards program card or whatever they do to sign up for that.
Yeah, it's in your app. I actually do have that, even though I've only been to Taco Bell with it like 3 times in the last 6 months.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can, if you get the app, then you just join their rewards, and they give you rewards like constantly. Like it's like, oh great, a free Crunchwrap Supreme. Well, no thanks. But you just keep getting keep getting this stuff. But I might check this out as well because you can do the they have not the Beyond Meat, but they can do like a meat-free crunchy taco, which is good.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's everything in there, right? Soft tacos, crunchy tacos, Doritos tacos, the spicy potato soft taco.
Yeah, they count all of them. So it's not just their basic crap taco. It's the lineup of tacos in the subscription.
That's it. Black bean, Old Salty Goat. Yeah, they'll replace the meat with black beans,
Oh,
and it's
that'd be
great.
all right.
It's
Yeah.
just fine.
Yeah, I would eat that. I like beans as a substitute for my meats. It says once a customer subscribes to it, a special section within the app is unlocked, and customers can add a taco to their cart during the checkout process. Taco Bell tested the program in September of 2021 in Tucson, Arizona. The chain experimented with price points between 5 and 10. Instead of release, it grew the rewards program by 20%. In doing so, the Doritos Locos Taco Supreme was the most redeemed taco. So people want the big, hefty beast, I guess.
Now, I'm curious. I've got the app open. It's very, very tiny print, so I've got to put on the glasses.
Hey, I have exactly that pair of readers upstairs.
Do you really? This pink?
That pink and the yellow things. That's crazy.
Awesome. They're super comfy.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I'm curious if you have to purchase substitutions may incur an upcharge, blah, blah, blah. So, no, you don't have to. So I was worried when you said like it's a, they can add a taco to their cart during the checkout process.
Right.
But you can make it the only thing you get. You just go through and get your free taco.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you don't. It's this. Yeah, it's all you have to do. Now
you don't have to like no additional purchase required.
Right. Now the hang up here. Not really a hang up, but you'd have to go. You got to go get it. They're not bringing this to you. So if you're going to do your taco, you got to go to a drive up or go inside or however they do it now, and get your taco. And I think therein lies the rub. If you're going to charge $10 a month for something, they're counting on you. They're counting on the idea that it will be too inconvenient for you to get a taco every day. Also, you'll be sick of them after a few days, and so you're going to want to have space in between.
Yeah, but if you go, it's $10. If you go 10 times, it's paid for. So if you go like twice a week, 3 times a week, somewhere between an average of 2.5 times per week.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know really how much tacos cost now at Taco Bell. Are they still under $1?
No, they're regular. They're regular tacos. Well, of course, the Dorito ones are more. Like, definitely, there's the bigger ones are more, but the basic ones I think are more than $1 now. I don't actually know that.
Black bean soft taco is $1.69. So yeah, if you go twice a week, this thing's paid for, and that's not too bad.
I think I might do it a month. I can get out, right? I don't have to pay for a year or something dumb.
Yeah, no, you can just pay for a month. I'm looking at it right now. Taco Lovers Pass, $10. I could try this.
That's interesting. I wonder how much more this is going to see. It says here, Sweet Garden announced a $10 discount program that lets customers get $3 each, $3 off each order every month. Panera has an $8.99 a month program that lets customers get free hot or iced cup of coffee or tea.
Right. If you get the Apple, like if you sign up and you get the Apple card,
the
little titanium deal, you get a free Panera. Like you get subscribed to the Panera thing for 3 months, I think.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The coffee thing. I did it. I maybe got 1 cup of coffee. I don't like Panera's coffee.
I've never been.
I was happy to let that subscription lapse.
I've still never been. I've never been to a Panera.
Panera bread?
No.
It's funny. It's a lot like the refinery in Mad Max 2 Road Warrior.
Oh, sweet. It's like that?
It's just like that. Yeah, everybody dresses the same. There's a woman wearing football padding with a crossbow who cuts your bread for you.
Yeah. And there's no way in unless you can commandeer one of their flamethrower. You're just sort of screwed.
That's right.
Yeah.
They have a great turkey avocado sandwich. It's really, really good.
I've just have never been. I don't know why. They're here. My wife's been. Everybody I know has been. I just have never has a day come where someone said, "Hey, we're going to Panera," or "Hey, do you want anything from Panera while we're there?" or "Hey, we're going through the drive." Like, it just doesn't never happen.
There's the Panera that's close to my house is a block away from a retirement home.
Yeah.
So if you make the mistake of going there at 10 a.m., you're waiting behind everybody getting lunch. And if you go there at like 3, you're behind everybody getting dinner.
That's no good.
You want to go there at normal lunch and dinner times to avoid the retirement community crowd.
Yeah, because they're on a very different. The daylight
They're
savings
on a very
means
different
nothing to
schedule,
them.
Yes.
Yeah. The only other thing I would say is it could be just fun show content to do this and then talk about it, so I might do it.
All right, you and me both.
Let's do it. We'll do a month. What's the harm?
Let's do a month. I'm doing a month right there.
No harm in a month. I'm doing it. I'm signing up after the show.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Just got to make sure we need somebody on February 8th to remind us to cancel.
Yeah. Someone, chat room, it's your job. So mark your calendars for the 8th. Okay, because we want to be done by then.
There we go. Exactly.
Real quickly, this we'll do one more story here. The ice is going to be heated for an outdoor NHL Winter Classic. That's how cold it is. So, damn it, appreciate this story.
They have to heat the ice?
Yeah, they got to heat it. They actually have
possible?
to heat the ice because it's so cold. Even the ice is too cold. Actually, I don't understand why ice would be too cold. But anyway, here's the deal. The weather is expected to be so cold. Now, I guess this happened because this was a story for last week. But
how cold is it?
it was for Saturday's National Hockey League's Outdoor Winter Classic. The ice had to be actually heated. Minnesota Wild and St. Louis Blues are to compete at 7 p.m. This game happened. I don't know who won. This is in Minneapolis, where my sister is. It's very cold. The temperature was expected to be -2 degrees there, Fahrenheit, by the way, with a wind chill factor of about -20. So it's going to feel like -22 is what it'll feel like.
Right.
Anyway, it's going to be even colder when the first puck is dropped. So mechanics are preparing to make the ice warmer, even though that sounds like an oxymoron. Here's why. When the air temperature is above the optimum ice temperature, the glycol and aluminum pans transferring heat away from the ice. What? Okay. And when the air temperature is... That's weird, I wrote it. But when the air temperature is below the optimum ice temperature, it transfers heat to the ice.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Okay. So the pans that kind of hold the ice right underneath it.
Right.
When the temperature is above the optimized temperature, that pulls heat away from the ice, keeping it cold. But when the temperature is below what you want for the ice, then those pans actually transfer heat to the ice.
Right, and it also
Yeah.
makes sense that there's an optimal temperature range for skating on ice and having the ice behave the way it's supposed to. Right. And not, if it's too cold, it's gonna react differently to your blades and stuff like that. That makes sense.
Yeah,
well, good luck to them. I guess they
Hey.
already did it. So
check this out. So I signed up, right? And
Yeah.
I'm in the Taco Lovers Pass. Now I have a new screen called Taco Lovers Pass. The Crunchy Taco Supreme is included.
What?
With tomatoes and sour cream.
Okay, that's
and I can
that's
get it with black beans instead.
That's my favorite taco.
It is.
Yeah,
Oh,
at Taco Bell, I mean. Like,
Yeah.
not in
Here's
life.
the trick, though.
Yeah.
You can't get anything else. Like, we really have to stick it to Taco Bell for this month.
Yeah.
Don't go buying a Baja Blast Zero.
Mm-hmm.
No add-ons of churros or a Mexi Melt. They don't have Mexi Melts anymore. You just gotta get the taco.
Yeah, they're now that you've said that, I'm actually really excited because I do like that taco a lot.
Right, that is my go-to. Yeah.
So are we going to feel weird going through a drive up going, yeah, I'm going to just have one taco. I got I'm on that. It's, I don't know. I feel like a cheapskate for some reason, even though I paid.
My guess is that we're going to get our 12 pubic hairs a year pretty quickly doing this Taco Bell pass.
The employees hate us, I'll bet. I'll bet they hate them.
They don't. They get paid exactly the same whether you're buying a taco from them or using this pass.
You don't think they'll have some kind of vendetta or some kind of...
No, they don't care.
They don't care? Okay. All right.
They don't care. Who's going to care?
Yeah, nobody cares. Nobody cares. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, Steven Schleicher will be here. A little bit of major spoilers in your life this morning. That'll be after this song selection that Brian brought. Brian, please explain.
I will explain. Yeah, this is the aforementioned Emma Reynolds, half of the band. What's the other? I can't find the. Oh, Emma and Emilio. They're the
Emilio. There you go. Yeah.
Emilio. They're the two performers in this duo, and so they, for short, call themselves the M&M duo. EM and EM duo. Big thanks to Mark, who's just such a fan of these guys. He wanted to get them some exposure. And if you like your funk, like I know Wicked Kitten somewhere out there is a big fan of the Brand New Heavies. These guys are very funky like the Brand New Heavies. Here are the M&M duo and their song, You Are.
Have I been lassoed into a fatal attraction?
It's an attraction, all right, but the only fatality will be your virginity.
You heard me, Lurch. Get naked.
Feeling a little nostalgic for Nerdtacular, so that
was that 2017, 2016?
Well, let's see, when did we do? That would have to be the time we had a live film
Master
sack.
of the Universe.
Yeah, so that was 2011 or 12.
Yeah.
Wait, we did Tremors the first
Tremors
year.
was the first time. Yep.
Second year was
Wasn't it a Star Trek thing? No, I can't remember.
Well, we did Star Trek 3. The first 2013 was Star Trek 3. Oh my gosh, I don't remember. Does someone remember?
Yeah,
I have no memory of this. All right.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I could search. I'm never gonna find it in my list. I have every opening I've ever done since Resident Evil, which was in 2014.
Oh, okay.
So somewhere in here is.
Oh, there it is. 2012 says Gwen.
Oh, so it wouldn't have been in here then.
Yeah,
okay.
so Gwendolyn was there, she says. So that must have been it. That sounds right to me. Feels like 2012.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Fletcher going, listen to that crowd, man.
So good.
I miss it. All right. Let's... What? Oh, yeah, Steven.
Steven! Yes. Steven, who did not sign up for the Taco Pass.
Oh yeah, no, he, why would he? But also, you were on his show the other day, and I kind of want to hear about that.
Oh, such a good time.
So we'll talk about that in a second. But here's Steven now.
Steven Schleicher. Steven Schleicher.
Steven Schleicher joins us as he does every Monday from his studios in beautiful downtown Hays, Kansas. I don't know if there's no downtown, right? It's just sort of town, whatever it is. Steven, welcome to the show. How are you? Hello?
Steven.
Oh,
Steven.
We don't hear him. Is he muted? He muted? Are you at school again? This is the problem. You go to school and they got a different hardware and you got to tweak stuff around and unmute yourself.
Or
yeah.
Discord settings are weird or anything like that.
Yeah, you just got the mic hole plugged into the wrong button hole.
Mic hole.
Yeah. Steven, are you there? No, nothing yet? No? Okay. Well, hold on. I'm going to pause this. Here we go. All right. Just pause that, see if we can get through here.
Major. So he says it shows that I'm sending. Well, we're not receiving.
Yeah, definitely don't hear you.
Maybe disconnect and reconnect.
Yeah. You know what? I'll disconnect you and re-add you. Let's do that. Remove from group. Major. Spoiler. All right, we've re-added you to the thing. It's ringing. Steven, you there?
I'm trying. Are you there?
Oh, now we sort of hear you. Yeah, you're really quiet, though.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I can fix that. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're all good.
Earlier,
sometimes turn it off and turn it on again works.
Yeah, sometimes it works. It's all good.
Sorry,
no
I
worries.
had Taco Bell earlier, and I'm kind of choking on all
Oh,
the
yeah, that'll happen. That'll happen. Are you going to do? You can do the
pubic hairs. I love it.
Are you going to spend $10 hard-earned dollars on a month of Taco Bell subscriptions, or what? You can do it with us. Oh, we lost him again.
Oh, we lost him again.
Oh man, where'd he go? I'd like to talk.
Whatever you switch to, Steven, is probably the issue.
Yeah, whatever you just switched to is away from whatever it is we were trying to do before.
Right, exactly. Yes.
All right. Let me save that as well since I'm here. That's really weird. No.
Yeah, Big Taco is interfering with our connection because they don't like us talking about sticking it to the bell.
Oh, Big Taco is a great band name, isn't it?
Big Taco, it kind of is, yeah.
Played bass for Big Taco in the 90s.
Yeah.
5G is attacking. Okay, no, we still don't hear you there, man. Don't know what that's about. Huh. I wonder if...
We could hear you when we reconnected, and then you switched something, Steven. So if you're still hearing us...
Yeah, if you hear us, it sounds like whatever you did is what murdered you.
Right.
I could re-add him again, I guess. All right, Steven, I'm going to re-add you. Hold on.
Okay.
We'll
right.
re-add you. Because that whatever that did it.
It did it, yeah. Very short, for a little while it did it.
It did it. Why? I don't know why that's making me laugh, but it is. All right, here we go. Add. Let's see if that improves our lives. Nothing yet. It's blinking.
Okay,
Rings of
all right,
ringage.
okay. All right.
Rings
okay,
of ringage. No rings of pickage uppage.
Oh, seriously. So Taco Bell just said, "Oh, hey, you signed up for the thing. You can have a free food reward."
Oh, so you're getting other benefits just by?
I'll get another freebie just for signing up for that. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. What kind of food reward is it, though?
What kind of food reward?
What kind of food reward?
Yeah. What are they? If they're going to give you the exact same taco you're getting for free, then
well, but I mean, then you get 2 tacos, right?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is more meal-like anyway. Oh,
It
Steven,
does
you
not
there?
show what my choices are.
Steven, is that you? No. I don't hear him still.
Steven. Oh, here are my choices. Crunchy taco, bean burrito, chips and nacho cheese sauce, medium fountain drink, cinnamon twists. I can add one of those and get it for free.
Oh, it's much better. Yeah, now I hear you.
I'm not touching anything. I
Okay.
think there's a Discord issue. Do I need to be on the new secret Discord? that everyone
No,
else
shouldn't be. No, I've had. I mean, Brian and I are on the Mac beta, but it doesn't affect how the
secret Discord.
secret Discord. It doesn't affect how all their Discords connect to you, as far as I'm aware. At least
Yeah,
we
that was
haven't
the
had
weirdest thing. It was like hanging on checking for update and wouldn't let me back in.
Oh, really weird. All right. Well, yeah, updates may be an issue. Hey, you're here now. Hello. Welcome, Steven. Are you doing Taco Bell? That's the question. Are you going to do it?
No, I am not.
Oh.
We don't eat at Taco Bell that often.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got the weight loss thing going. It's working well for you. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it.
Yeah, keep at it.
I eat at our taco truck, which serves these big hairy burritos that are like probably more pubic hair, but these things are like the size of a brick.
Yeah.
And they are delicious. So.
Big hairy burrito.
Yeah.
I
wanted to say a different word, but I know we're trying to keep it clean.
No, we're just here we are in PG-13 country, just living, just existing.
Yeah.
It's good to have you back. We're going to talk about a couple of things here real quick though, just as a recast or cap. How did it go with you and Brian the other night? I guess you guys had.
I want to hear your side of it. I know that I enjoyed it, but
that guy.
Yeah.
That effing Brian.
No, Brian was awesome, man. Listen, if you've ever wondered about, you think gamification has to be this whole crazy thing that just deals with weight loss or something else. We talked about how to gamify your life from simple tasks like cleaning the house to how do you create a reward system for you that works. Right. And
even rewarding yourself for rewarding yourself. Like even someone who doesn't feel like they always do things for others and never do anything for themselves. They found a way to reward themselves for rewarding themselves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was great. It was a great, fast discussion. I wish we had an hour, but we kept it to 30 minutes. You can go and find that over on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/major spoilers.
Nice.
Just look for it, and it's really nice. Brian is on the right side of the screen, so that apparently threw a bunch of people off.
Oh, yeah.
It really did, yeah.
People get real weird about that. Even if like when I have one of my 3 to 4 host shows on like TDW or TWBD or something like that, if I just the one time have somebody swapped, it's all the chat can talk about the entire time we're recording. They can't deal with it. So we'll try to be more thoughtful of all of your OCD levels, everybody at home.
But it was a great time.
Well, that's good. I'm definitely going to check that out. Also, make sure you're listening to the Major Spoilers Podcast Network this week because I might be on. Something might be happening.
That's got to get his homework done first. But.
I do. I have homework, and I got to hurry up because it's soon.
It's a quick read. This week we are reviewing Teen Titans Beast Boy Loves Raven. It's a YA book, and it's great art by this artist named Gabriel Piccolo. And it's teeny romance. It reads very quickly.
Yeah.
You'll be done in like 30 minutes.
Well, I'm very much looking forward to sharing my thoughts about that as we get together on Tuesday. But in the meantime, a couple things going on. Arcade 1-Up. I know you're a fan of the bringing the arcade games back to the home and these little stand-up arcades and all that. They're going pro What does that mean? I mean, they mentioned this at CES, but and I know what it means, but why don't you tell the people at home what it means?
They're not little arcades anymore. The ones that you can go pick up at Walmart or Target are like 3/4 size arcade systems. Now they're just like, everyone's buying the risers, everybody's doing the mods. How about we just sell a full-size arcade cabinet that's 5'6", 19-inch screen, and upgrade all the buttons and the controls and make this a legit kind of gaming system at home. The first one that they're launching with, I don't know what the launch date is. But it's Killer Instinct.
Yeah, Killer Instinct, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And
what a weird choice for their first one of these Pro machines. I mean, I know that there's a base that likes that game, but why not start with something that, I don't know, everybody wants?
Yeah.
Well, I think immediately following that, they're going to come out with their Mortal Kombat version, and then Centipede, and I forget there's one more after that I think they've announced.
Well, if they're not doing Joust again, forget it. I want Joust again. Slackers.
Well, if that Centipede one is the Centipede, like, full deal that has Centipede, Missile Command, Asteroids, Tempest, that I could probably talk myself into doing, but
I think they're going to be single games only, though, right?
Is that the deal with
the
the
pros?
pros?
That was the plan.
I believe it is.
Yeah, because I think their goals. I think their goals there are like. It seems to me like the goal is to say, well, here's the authentic one machine, one game sort of thing.
Yeah.
Pricing
Killer
is going
Instinct is just Killer Instinct.
Yeah, it's just Killer Instinct. Yeah, which is it's fine. Killer Instinct's okay. It's just not. I'm with you. It's not a. It's not the first pick. I mean, my first pick was obviously.
Oh no, it's going to have multiple games. Here's what it has: Killer Instinct, Killer Instinct 2, Battletoads, both the arcade 8-bit and 16-bit.
Yeah, so that's all in there.
Oh well.
But wait a minute.
I stand corrected.
Are you?
How do I line up?
How come the cabinet doesn't say has no reference to all that other stuff? That's interesting.
The other one, like the Centipede one, doesn't say it's got all these other things on it.
Mine does. My Joust one says.
The Joust one has multiple ones.
It's got Rampage and all that.
The very first one, the Karate Game one, that only has one. That only has one logo on it. Same way with TMNT and Simpsons. Those are only the TMNT Simpsons stuff, even though it has multiple versions of the various games on there.
I'm looking at the Centipede one, and it just shows the Centipede art. There's no.
Oh, well, that's actually that helps a lot because I feel like you need a little value there with the extra games.
Totally. There's no way I'd buy it if it was just the one game. I mean, it's so easy to do a MAME machine. Then why?
I've built 2 of them.
What's the? I'm going to need some advice from you soon, Stephen, on how you did yours. And we don't know how much these are. We have no idea on price. Right?
No, that's the thing that's going to be a little shocking, I think, to people, because if you buy just like a regular cabinet now, I think it's like $399, and then you spend another $100 for the riser.
Yeah,
I think this is going to be like $500, $600, maybe even $700 range for this.
Ugh,
that's somebody in there saying $599, so that seems about right.
That's high.
For a full size cabinet, that to be honest, modding one of these cabinets after I did it the first time with a Raspberry Pi, it was so easy to do.
Yeah,
that $600 to mod and then get a full size cabinet with all of your favorite retro games in it.
Yeah.
That's
I agree. Deal. I agree with that.
You know what the benefit of it being Killer Instinct? It won't be too long before these things are on clearance and you can get one cheap.
Yeah,
that's true. Now, a couple of other things in the smaller versions, they had mods that you could buy and add on to the smaller cabinets, like a backlit LED or a backlit marquee up top and everything. That's going to be included now as part of these new systems.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah,
I would. They are taking the quality, I hope, up a level with the controllers and the screen and the light up marquee and stuff. So it might be worth it for you. I can tell you, I'm probably not going to buy any of these because I've got 2 already that I've modded. Plus, I have a tabletop one that my wife bought me years ago.
Yeah.
So I think and then I've got the arcade, the pinball machine.
Yeah.
From Marvel.
Oh, the one arcade. Yeah.
I think we have enough of those in the house now. Plus, I think my wife will kill me.
Yeah.
that is the big deciding factor, right? It's,
sure. You want a whole arcade, you got to pass it through. You got to get full approval from the wife.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm kind of torn on this. I feel like, okay. Here's what I know for sure. When my dad was running and owning arcades when I was a young boy, a machine like buying a new Pac-Man stand up in this full size sort of arrangement, just Pac-Man or just Joust or just Asteroids or whatever it was. It's like $3,000, $4,000. Like they were really expensive back then.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Arcade machines were not cheap, and there was nothing about them that were cheap. And even in that's not even accounting for all the inflation between then and now. I don't know what they'd run today. So
you can go to eBay or Facebook Marketplace. They sell a lot of those. A really good like Ms. Pac-Man edition can set you back $5,000-$6,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, now they're even now that they're collectible, it's even harder to make them cheap. But so if you're looking at it that way, $600 is pretty good. If that's what these end up costing. So
somebody posted maybe it's $700. So I'm thinking it's between that $500 and $700. There's no way that they'll go $800 on this unless you're getting a package with like their bar stool kind of stuff. But
yeah,
$700 seems about right.
Seems about right to me as well. Well, anyway, more details on that to come, and it's just part of their CES 2022 announcement stuff. So you can find that anywhere. Hey, I can't believe this is happening, but a comic book publisher has unionized. That never happens. What's going on there?
Yeah, this is kind of a big story because for years, comic book creators have tried to unionize, going all the way back even into the 70s. Neil Adams used to try to lead creators to create their own union, but every time it just kind of fell apart. And that has led to maybe some not so great things to happen to writers and to artists across comic book publishing lines. I don't know what your rate would be for a full page art of comic books, Scott, but the average I think right now is about $500 per page times 25 pages times 6 months. And, add that up and it's not a whole lot for 6 months of work. So it would be great to see a union for that. That's not what this union is. It's not for writers and artists. This is a workers union inside of Image Comics for their editors and their other, I guess it's all editors basically. But originally they had announced this back in, I want to say September of last year. And then, of course, Image said, yes, we'll work with this if they decide to do it. And then there was a vote. And so now the vote has come back and they have decided that they've won their union election. And so that will be the very first comic book union and the very first comic book publisher in the United States to be a union shop.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that then filters out to probably doesn't filter out to their freelancers. Maybe it will, but it would have to be the artists and the writers then to come forward and say, hey, we want to be part of this as well. Because right now there's only 12 people that work at Image that are now part of this union.
Yeah, I was going to say this is probably just a small start kind of moment, but it's something. And I'm not surprised it's Image. It seems like something they would perhaps do first. If anyone was going to do it first, it'd be them. But yeah, like I assume if I'm an artist, let's say I'm an artist creator guy who's got his own comic book to both write and draw. Image is the place you go to self-publish your own stuff often.
Yes.
We're not talking about any of those protections for me. These are 100% for those onto the editing staff and whatever that are there to help make sure your thing gets to print. But not me as the creator. Whatever deal I have with Image is still just my deal with Image, right?
Right. Okay. Correct. Yeah.
Right.
And, because it's creator owned, I've heard some people who've done some stuff through Image that it really is the best place. Now, of course, Image can decide not to publish your work because they may look at it as there's not a large enough percentage of us percentage in it for us to distribute your work.
Right.
But they run through things and they have it nailed down to like how many issues before it is not a viable option for us. And, see if the money works that way. So yeah, you get to keep all of the rights that you get, all the art that you get. If you want to go out and create a movie out of this, a TV show out of this, you get to keep those rights to that.
Yeah.
But this is still a really good thing, even if it is just on the editor side.
It's interesting. I want to see how that all pans out and see if that maybe just grows into something more. I don't know. If it ever hit DC and Marvel, that would be the big deal because that's really where the problems are, like the big players.
I think it probably wouldn't be as big a deal if it's the same kind of a union, an editors union at Marvel and DC, because they're both working with major corporations, Warner Brothers and Disney, and they're unionized anyway. You can go back and look at Walt Disney and how he hated unions and tried to bust the unions back in in the 40s and 50s.
Yeah. Don't let the cartoonist make decisions is the main lesson there. Well, all right. This is some meaty stuff to chew on today. In the meantime, plenty of stuff happening over at majorspoilers.com. Like I mentioned, I'll be on there this week. And anything else you want to mention that's going on right now?
I think right now, everybody just go and check out our website, majorspoilers.com, for all sorts of previews. If you're looking to see what's coming out this week, if you're looking for reviews, we've got them over there at majorspoilers.com. And a whole lot more good things, I think, coming in 2022, providing we can get a few more patrons to help us out. So.
And stay... Oh, no. You're going to...
Oh, yes. And you definitely, regardless of whether you go to the Major Spoilers website or not, stay hydrated.
Oh, okay. I've never heard that one before. That's weird. Yeah. All right. Bye. There he goes. That was great. All right. That's it for that.
By the way, we even talked about gamifying staying hydrated.
Oh, you
that
did?
Came up on Fridays. Yeah. It came up
oh, that's interesting.
As well.
I love that.
Yes.
Well, he's great, and we love watching or having Steven on. Do look forward to go listening to what Brian did, and if you're interested, I'll be on Tuesday night reading comics with those guys.
Nice. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it should be fun. All right, let's move on to a mashup, which I almost forgot to play because my notes were weird, but I'm no dummy. I got it right here, you guys, so I'm going to play it. This is a bonus mashup.
Yay.
Dolly's Shot. It's a PRS, which stands for...
Poorly remembers shit.
Yeah, so that'll be good. Stand back and enjoy, and try not to, let your hair catch on fire. Enjoy.
She was the one that was not the other two.
That's the most Pumbaa she's
As
ever
I
been.
try to remember who the other two were, yes.
She's the one that isn't the other two.
Who did the song Crashing Cars?
Rock Hudson.
Or Chasing Cars?
Jennifer Beals. No.
Anyway, all right. I realize I'm asking the wrong person. It was Kenan Thompson and Key & Peele.
Oh, Key & Peele.
Keegan, Michael Keegan or whatever. What's his full name?
Work out your Kegels. That guy?
Yeah, work out your Kegels.
I have no idea. Oh, I know. My wife loves them. What are they called, though?
Lobsters.
No, the fleshy little. It's a vegetable. It's like from one of those purple, like from the penis fruit.
The penis fruit.
What do you call it? The emoji. What's that called?
Oh, artichokes.
Don't help him. This is fun.
What's the Joe Kinnaman character? Not Frank. Jake. Shit. That was a year after District 9. Tupac Chopley, or whatever his name is. It's not Tupac Chopley.
Dupac Chopra?
Yeah, Dupac Chopley. Yeah, that's it. Because that's like nearly strangled Nick, or whatever his name was in the Harry Potter things, where its head
nearly
was
headless
lopped
Nick.
off.
Yeah,
nearly headless Nick. Nearly strangled. There's going to be like a whole like farm. What do you call that? You go on the weekends.
A Zamboni?
No, where everybody goes and there's a bunch of booths and there's food, and guy brought all his fresh apples that he just...
Margot Kidder.
Yeah, it's called a Margot Kidder.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Hey, you guys going to the Kidder this weekend?
Finally, I get to do this to you. Yes.
That's such a weird one, though.
What song did Dolly Parton sing right before she got her shot?
Was it the actual song, or she do some kind of parody?
She did some kind of parody.
Oh, okay. Hold on, then.
Yeah.
What's a parody around getting a shot here? Jolene, but with do I have to know what she said?
No, I'll take it, but you could probably figure out what word she replaced Jolene with.
Well, let me think.
I'll give you some time to think about this.
COVID-19. COVID-19. Is that not it? I don't know. What did she say? What did she put in there? I'm going to be mad if it's something obvious.
Vaccine.
Oh, shit! It's perfect. Vaccine. How did I not get that? What a dummy.
I don't know.
What a dummy, that guy. Great stuff as always. Thank you, Jamie, for that. Oh, Jamie's in the chat today. I don't see him. That's all right. Jamie, we love your work. Keep it up. He'll listen to this later and hear it because he'll find something dumb we said today and make it into a mashup later.
Definitely will.
Exciting stuff. Quick couple of notes. Again, play Retro today at 3:30 Mountain Time right here live at twitch.tv/frogpants. And was there a soundography today? There was.
There's a brand new soundography. Yeah. If you only know them from that one album, Rumors, then you're missing like so much of the story. Fleetwood Mac, our subject for soundography this week. We listened to like 20 albums ranging all the way from the old blues breakers, Peter Green days, all the way to the new stuff, some of which was not very good. But we talk about their entire library and the history of the band. Check it out, soundography.com.
So it's not all Rumors. Rumors is a great album, but it's not.
Rumors
you forget.
is the apex.
Yeah.
Right. Like. Yeah.
This is good as it got.
It's as good as it got for me, anyway. There's some people who really, really like the old blues stuff, the old Peter Green Blues Breakers stuff, but and then some people who like when Christine McVie was the only vocalist in the band, or the primary vocalist in the band.
Oh,
but,
right.
Yeah, I'm a Lindsey Buckingham, even though I think he's probably an asshole to work with. I'm a big fan of Lindsey Buckingham's music.
His holiday road song in Vacation, Christmas Vacation? No, just regular Vacation.
Regular Vacation.
Yeah.
Christmas Vacation, I think, was the only one that didn't use that song.
Yeah, I love that song. Like, legitimately, unapologetically enjoy listening to that song by itself.
Yeah.
Also, you played a really great cover of that once, and I loved it. I don't remember who did it, but I loved it. And now I want to hear it again.
We played it here on the show.
Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. Oh, let me ask you this: Are they all? They're all touring together now, except Lindsey got kicked out again, right?
Well, they were for a while. Yeah. So because I went and actually saw them when they came to Denver maybe 5 years ago. And if they're going to replace Lindsey Buckingham with anybody, it was the best possible choice for me. They replaced him with Neil Finn from Crowded House.
Oh, that's right.
And then the whole band does Don't Dream It's Over in Fleetwood Mac style. It's just great.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, I want him to be in the band forever.
Yeah, just stay in
and
there.
for them to release albums with Neil Finn and Stevie Nicks doing vocals and stuff. How great would that be?
That would be amazing. Dude, Stevie Nicks is the best. She's so good.
She is.
All right, well, on to other things. An exit, if you will. But before we do, patreon.com/TMS is how this show is put together and stays together. So please continue your contributions. People like Aaron Wace at the grade A+ level and the Deal Me In level with Gino Parma. Ooh, you make me want Italian food, Gino. Anyway, so they're here. You should be like them. They're amazing, and they take advantage of the cool benefits of being members, which you can read all about over at patreon.com/TMS. For everything else, as usual, it's frogpants.com/TMS. And now, we're going to leave with a song. I have no idea what it is, so Brian will play it.
I will play it. Local boy Dean, who goes by the name Dino Spumoni on Discord and in the chat room, he says, "Dear Scots and Brawny," couple paper towel brands. I love it. "This week I'll be celebrating my 36th birthday by going to my favorite vacation destination, Las Vegas, Nevada." He's there right now. I've been talking to him. He went to the Circa last night to watch the Raiders game on the massive sportsbook screen. It's bigger than some movie theaters.
That sounds amazing. That'd be a way to watch it.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
It would be, absolutely. Yeah. I would also love to celebrate it by listening to my favorite cover with my favorite friends in the Tadpool. Love the show, though, Dean. Well, happy birthday, Dean.
Yeah.
And,
this is for him right here.
Fun out there.
Happy birthday to you. And a happy new year.
There you go, bud.
He found a place about 10 minutes west of downtown called the Springs Preserve. They've got a few museums and a botanical garden. And a surprisingly good cafe, he says. So 10 minutes west of downtown is Springs Preserve. Anyway, he wants to hear this cover of Johnny Be Good, covered by Jimi Hendrix. This is one that Jimmy never released a studio version of, but always performed live. And we've got a live version of it from Berkeley. This is great. Here is the Jimi Hendrix Experience and a live version of Chuck Berry's Johnny Be Good.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. This show is part of the Frog Pants Network.
Frog Pants Network.
Get more shows like this at frogpants.com.
Not if you have the bathroom buddy.
The bathroom buddy.
No, the bathroom buddy. It's like a little hose that goes on your penis.
Your little penis buddy. Penis friend.
Penis friend.
That was the Gremlin.